Live from the Jersey Shore to the world. Get up, get out, do something. Wake up with Jeremy Grunin. Take the show wherever you go. Download the free Radio Pup app for your smartphone or tablet. Join the conversation. 732-505-1160. News Talk Radio WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. Listen online at WOBMAM.com.
Yeah, Zach, if you could just set up that hot stone massage for me, I think here. We're back? All right. Welcome back. Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin. I am Jeremy Grunin, WOBM AM 1160 and 1310, and streaming live at WOBMAM.com and on the Radio Pup app. It is 40 degrees at 7:08. It is getting all the way up to 40 degrees today. Yep, that's correct. On the line with us now, we have Ralph Carbone. Ralph, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Ralph, and I know you have Roseanne standing by with you, correct?
Correct.
Oh, that's awesome. So Ralph and Roseanne were supposed to be in studio today, but as we know, we had a little bit of snow over the weekend, a little more than a little bit of snow. The roads are still a little bit tricky. I understand that the governor will be down here, though, to help us clean that up quick, fast, in a hurry. So don't worry, Ralph. The roads are going to be fine once Chris Christie gets them taken care of.
Great.
All right, good. Now, listen, I don't want to set the bar too high. You guys are at Four Seasons in Lakewood, correct?
Yes. Right.
All right, good. Now, I don't want to set the bar too high, but last week we talked Holiday City at Berkeley, and Zach and I learned about pickleball. Okay? Now,
Okay.
do you play pickleball at Four Seasons?
No, we eat pickles, but we don't.
All right, well, okay. So talk to us. Tell the folks that are listening, both of them, what it is that is so special, what you love so much about Four Seasons in Lakewood that would make me, in 13 years, decide that I'm coming to live there.
Okay. Well, first of all, we're a community of 1,319 residences. It's one of the largest, I think, in the county. And it's a very friendly and warm and greeting place. We have wonderful facilities, indoor pool, outdoor pool, bocce court, shuffleboard, of course, because we're older people. Let's see, what else? We have a clubhouse that's beautiful, and we have an activity center and a gym.
Most importantly, that the people here bond together. We support one another. There's never anyone not willing to help someone else. And you'll always find a friendly face. Always.
That's Four Seasons.
That's Four Seasons.
Well, that's great. Is that like the Four Seasons motto? You'll always find a friendly face, or are you pushing for that now?
No, that's our motto.
Oh, good. Okay. Now, are you guys active in the association there, or how do we end up with you guys coming to talk to us about it?
We are one of the things we do a lot of volunteer work, and one of the things we do is caregivers of Central Jersey. And Lynette asked us to be on the line with you today.
Go ahead.
In addition to that, we do other volunteer work.
We're very active in our church, Visitation Church, and we also belong to a lot of clubs here at Four Seasons. There's something for everyone. There's the Italian American Club, there's the Irish American Club, there's the Deborah, there's arts and crafts. I can go on and on and on. There's just so much to do. There are trips if you wish to join the people on a trip to New York or to the casino down in Atlantic City.
Well, what senior place would be a senior place without a trip to Atlantic City?
That's true.
I'm telling you, when my grandparents lived in Holiday City, I will never forget my grandmother. She was so excited. It would be at the time, I think it was like it would be a $50 trip. You would get the bus, you would get the buffet lunch, and you would get like $30 in quarters. right?
Can't go wrong.
No, it was like, well, how do you say no to that, right?
You don't say no. You just get on the bus.
So what is it that you guys, so we're going to talk about your volunteerism in a little bit because, you guys, again, this is how we end up with folks like you on the line, is that we want folks who are getting up, getting out, and doing something in the community. And already by being active with Caregivers Volunteers of Central Jersey, we know that you are out there, helping out every day with those who are less able to help themselves. So thank you so much for all you do on that front.
Oh, you're welcome.
But talk to us about, why do you love Ocean County? What do you love about the Jersey Shore? What brought you here originally?
Well, it's a long story. We were down here 20 years ago. Then we had a calamity in the family, and we had to leave. But when we were able to resolve everything, which was a death in the family, when we were able to resolve everything, we decided we got to get back to Four Seasons. We just love the area. We love being, close to the shore. There was just so many nice things. And, of course, we have friends here at the time when we moved back, which was 3 years ago. So it was like coming home.
Well, that's great. And so do you partake in the summer fair? Are you beach folks? Do you like the river? Do you like the bay? What do you do?
We like the ocean, of course, and the boardwalk, and we usually go over to Point Pleasant and drop, several $100s at Jenkinson's just to keep them in business.
Nice. Nice. Well, we certainly appreciate the utilization of the local commerce. That is that's a big deal for us. So what challenges do you see that face seniors, either specifically at the Jersey Shore or in general, that you kind of want to make people aware of?
Oh, this is a serious segment. Okay.
No, it's not. No, because then you're going to tell us how you fix them.
Oh, I see. Taxes is always a very big problem. Most seniors, including ourselves, are on fixed income, and it's a matter of every year the taxes go up. They're only supposed to go up, I think, by legislative ruling, 2% maximum over the year before. But then there's always a little thing that's thrown in, a special election to this or a special situation for extra taxes to be added on. And it's that extra stuff that I think worries us and worries many, many people. In fact, yesterday there was a vote in Lakewood Township for an additional $6 million of taxes to be added to existing taxes permanently to provide courtesy busing. And, the state law allows courtesy busing if you're outside a 2-mile limit, but in Lakewood they wanted to do it even if you're, 3 blocks away. So there was a huge turnout yesterday in our clubhouse voting against that issue.
Yeah, I believe that actually there were some crazy number, like there were a total of 39 votes that actually supported that additional tax. So it was a 99% turn down on that particular issue.
And the main reason is taxes. It's just that they keep going up and up, and this is what disturbs and worries seniors.
Yeah.
Right. No, I understand. It's funny because last week we had a similar conversation, and I was surprised to learn that the number one obstacle that was pointed out last week was a Comcast cable bill, that it was a moving target, and that there always seemed to be, it was a $30 more one month and $25 more another month, and again, when you're on a fixed income and you're kind of working through a monthly budget, those are a big deal, right? That's a deal breaker.
Absolutely, it can be a deal breaker.
All right, so listen, we have to take a break, but when we come back, here's what I need from you. I have now given you, Ralph and Roseanne,
Yes.
I have given you the magic wand, okay? The Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin magic elixir, magic wand, magic potion, whatever you want to call it, and
Wow.
you can change one thing. You can fix one thing here at the Jersey Shore, and I'm going to take taxes off the table because we've already talked about that.
Okay.
I need to know what that thing's going to be. You have a couple minutes to think about it because we're taking a break now.
Rush Limbaugh today at noon. More Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin coming up next. News Talk Radio, WOBM AM 1160 and 1310.
Welcome back. Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin, 7:20 a.m. here in Toms River. 40 degrees, going up to 40 degrees. It is, we are on 1160 at 1310 WOBM AM. We are streaming live at WOBMAM.com. We are on the Radio Pup app. We're everywhere. We're pretty much any channel you turn to, it's pretty much us. Just expect that and be okay with it. On the phone with us, we have Ralph and Roseanne Carbone. They're from Four Seasons Adult Living Community in Lakewood. And before you answer that other question, Ralph and Roseanne, with your magic pixie dust, I first want to ask you, seriously, at 7:21 in the morning, when you hear garlic crabs, aren't you like into that? Aren't you thinking, I'm going to Bum Rogers, I need to get me some garlic crabs first thing this morning?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, good. That's good because they pay for advertising spots, and I want to make sure that I wanted to do a little survey here so that they feel good about their advertising dollars. And if you guys say that you are interested in garlic crabs, that's good for them. They'll probably renew. Maybe they'll take more ad space, and I get to stay on. So thank you very much for that.
You're very welcome. We love garlic crabs.
That's good. Way to go. And see, now you're getting into it. I feel you're warming up to it. You like it. All right. So go ahead. What would you change at the Jersey Shore? Taxes are off the table.
All right.
With
easily.
your magic pixie dust. Go ahead.
Easily, I can answer that. We've been with caregivers for 3 years, about 3 years now. And we've learned that there are many, many people out there that need help. They need help getting to the doctor's offices. They need help with shopping, which we've done. And we need more people. We need more volunteers. That's something for all seniors to do who can move around. I'm not saying we all can, but those who can't drive, they can call caregivers of New Jersey. And they can set things up that we can help them. But we need more people to come out and to help. This is what we really need.
So,
Jeremy, if I could say one thing.
I would love for you to.
We're 75 years old, and we can do this maybe for another 5, 6, 7 years, maybe 10, who knows. But we have people that we take care of, that we bring to doctors, who used to be in caregivers, and now they can't because one of them has ALS, another one has another problem, and they're so grateful that we're there. So I say, please, people should volunteer for this while they're able to, because I may need them in the future.
Well, go ahead. I'm sorry.
They'll keep them busy. We'll keep volunteer seniors busy. Getting out.
Well, listen, I am blown away because if somebody asked me, if I could change something or do something, I think that a lot of people's first reaction is something that will improve their lives, right? Mm-hmm. And when I ask you what you would do to change, to make an impact, it's spread the feeling of volunteerism, spread the infectious feeling of getting out and helping others to your whole community and to the whole Jersey Shore. And that's what makes you guys so different from so many others, is that you are out there helping and giving back to your communities. And I applaud you for that. That's awesome.
Well, again, it's just something that we believe in, both from a personal point of view and from a religious point of view. But I don't know if you have caregivers' number, if in case anybody wants to call that's listening. It's 732-505-2273.
Okay, that's awesome. And we also know that you can reach them at caregivervolunteers.org, which is their website. So that's great, and they're an awesome organization. I think Lynette Whiteman was on when I was out last week with their canine program. But I have another teaser question for you. Okay, because we're coming up against another break in about a minute. right? So we're gonna lead out to the news. So I have something for you to ponder, for us to talk about when we get back, because people want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. I understand that the two of you were childhood sweethearts.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so no, don't blow it now. Come on, you did really well with the whole Bum Rogers thing. All right, when we come back after the break, you have to tell us a story, okay?
Okay.
All right, cool. So, Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin. We are on with Ralph and Roseanne Carbone from Four Seasons in Lakewood. They're going to tell us their story after the break. Be back after this.
The news never stops at WOBMAM.com. Get the latest from WOBM News, the Town Square, New Jersey News Network, and Fox News Radio. Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin. News Talk Radio, WOBMAM 1160 and 1310. Live from the Bob Levy Broadcast Center, overlooking the Toms River. It's time to get up, get out, do something. Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin. Be a part of the show. 732-505-1160. News Talk Radio, WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. Listen online at WOBMAM.com.
Welcome back. Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin. 7:35, 40 degrees on the beautiful Toms River. We are at WOBM AM 1160 and 1310 and streaming at WOBMAM.com and on the Radio Pup app. You can feel free to call in and talk about anything in the world you'd like to at 732-505-1160. On the line with us right now, we have Ralph and Roseanne Carbone. We left them with another teaser. But before we get to that, Ralph and Roseanne, I did get a text message from Lynette Whiteman of Caregiver Volunteers of Central Jersey, thanking you for your support and also saying how cute you guys were. So I probably wasn't supposed to say that, but I'll get another text message now in a moment. So go ahead, talk to us. How did you guys meet? Childhood sweethearts. I'm always interested, so go ahead.
Well, we were students at PS 113, which it was at that time. I don't know what it is now in the Bronx. And we were in kindergarten, and this cute little boy came up to me and said, "Do you want to go on the seesaw?" And I said, "Sure." And we got on the seesaw, and I guess with his mind being the way it is, which it still is, his scientific mind, he decided, when we spoke later, how it would feel if he slid off. So he slid off, and I came down on my rump. Oh. I immediately jumped up, and I whacked him in the head. And the kindergarten teacher said, "You're both punished. You have to go out into the hallway. And sit and think about what you did." So we went out into the hallway, and we sat in the hallway, and we had nothing to do, so we started talking. And from that point on, we became friends, and each and every time the principal, there was a public speaker in each room, would call for someone to go out of the classroom on an errand, my husband would get up and come with me, and he was punished. He was put in the corner many times until finally the kindergarten teacher and other teachers said, "We give up. We really give up. He's a good boy, and he's a very good student." So we just let him go now. It's impossible for him to stop going with her. So he would accompany me on all the errands the principal would send me at, and life went on.
Well, oh my God, there's so many ways to go here now. So first of all, I was recently reading Men's Health Now, and they came out with the top 10 activities for a first date, things that you could do. And amazingly, they omitted the seesaw from their list. I am now going to have to write a letter to the editor because that's a clear and obvious miss. The next thing that comes to mind is that you guys mentioned earlier that you're 75. That had to be what, like 68, 69 years ago?
70 years ago.
Yep. 70 years ago.
Yeah. And we've been together ever since.
Wow. So
constantly. We did our homework together. We did everything together.
That is absolutely you guys are amazing. And you know what? I often marvel at my parents who have been married for 46 years and worked together and did everything, spent every waking moment of every day together for basically those last 46 years, as they were lawyers and they worked together. They were always partners, always 50-50 on everything. And you've just taken that to a whole new level for me, because you're like 50% more than that. That is unbelievable. So anything else you want to share with us? Anything else you wanted to say about volunteerism, about the Four Seasons, about anything? You have the floor. We have a couple of minutes left. Anything that you wanted to share with our listeners?
Well, if you really want a good place to live, try Four Seasons. Come around, look it over. You'll be very happy. Believe me, you will. We're enjoying our life here, and we're enjoying our friends and the people that have been part of our life since we've been here.
It's really a very nice place. It's kind of unique, I think. With over 1,300 homes, you still find people who are friendly and greet you and say hello, good morning, whatever. It's a nice place to live.
Well, I will finish up by saying if the rest of the folks in the other 1,318 homes are half as awesome as you guys seem to be, then I have settled where my wife and I are going to spend our later years. I'm not going to say, I'm just saying our later years. We'll leave it at that, although she's much younger than me. So I think I'll have to wait. But listen, Ralph, Roseanne, thank you so much for spending some time with us today. You guys are totally a joy to talk to. And can we get you on again in the future?
Of course.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much. Ralph and Roseanne Carbone, Caregiver Volunteers Central Jersey, Four Seasons of Lakewood. Unbelievable story. Together for 70 years. Yeah. 70 years. They met on the seesaw.
That's right.
For goodness sake, they met on the seesaw. Anyway, thank you so much again. We are going to take a break, and we will be back right after this.